The world meetings of popular movements are at the invitation of Pope Francis. He feels strongly that the people who are facing the great problems of the world, and these are summarized under three headings: land and food, work and housing. He feels that the people who are actually facing these problems and doing something about them should get together, should share their experience, and should speak up. And so that's basically what these meetings are all about. The most important thing I think that these meetings can encourage is the mutual awareness between the popular movements and the different levels of the church in their own countries and in their own regions. I think what's very exciting is that when the popular movements invited, bishops and other church people, church leaders, church workers are also invited from the same areas. And it has actually happened that people have come, a church leader and a popular movement leader from the same country. They've never met before. Here they meet. Here they realize that they have important concerns and cares and even values in common. And they go home and see how they can work together. So we would like the church people to become more aware of the popular movements that are at work in their area, and that the popular movements look to the church for accompaniment, for support, for encouragement, for guidance, for whatever help that they can offer. So Laudato Si was published in June of 2015. It's Pope Francis calls us in Laudato Si to realize that our whole life and all the things we do and all the things we want depend on this planet. We cannot be the human family that we are without this planet. And like any family which needs to take care of its home or its house, we have to take care of our house. And we can only do that together. And we can only succeed in doing it if we do it now. Because if we let things deteriorate more, there will be no house. And then all the rest will be impossible. So the most important idea, I think, in Laudato Si is that the cry of the poor and the cry of the earth are one cry. It is one complex crisis. It's not, are you concerned about the poor or are you concerned about the environment? No, it has to be, we have to be concerned of our common home. And our common home is where we live with the people that we live. This third meeting has been struggling to produce concrete policy proposals. And I think the next step will be to repeat the process of looking at the reality, coming to some understanding of how our problems are affecting us, and then deciding what to do. We need to do this also on a regional basis. We need to meet as Latin Americans, we need to meet as Africans, we need to meet as people in the Pacific Ocean, and ask the same questions again, but more concretely, more specifically, but still always in solidarity with the rest of the world. So my hope is that the popular movement meetings will continue, that we will continue to meet every now and then in Rome, but also that we will meet more regionally, as you have already done in Brazil and Argentina, and next year there will be a similar meeting in the United States.